It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dinasaurus.
Hello there, and welcome to the Don't Make It Weird podcast. We are your comedy storytelling podcast for the writing community, by the writing community, but everyone's free to stick around and hang out with our frivolity. This is episode 70-something. I don't even remember numbers anymore. Sean, what are numbers?
File that under magnets because I have no idea.
Yeah, magnets, how do they work? That's fair, but you know what? We have someone else. The person that you guys are all really here for, and maybe she's got answers to this, because I'm joined, as always, by the pliable, pretty, pugnacious Pied Piper herself, Dinasaurus!
What's up, babe?
Oh, Dina, you're having lunch with us today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. What you eating, bud?
Yeah, but it's really sad because I burnt my french fries. I was making cheese fries with jalapenos. I burnt them. So
Extra crispy.
That's unforgivable. I mean, yeah, that's very crispy. What else you got there besides for some french fries?
Just french fries. It was just a snack. I was supposed to get it at 4, but work was late, so.
So for our, YouTube only listeners, Dina right now is just seductively nibbling on french fries. It's probably the most erotic thing you've ever seen. Don't watch, just like and subscribe. It's fine.
It's basically a Carl's Jr. commercial.
Mm.
Not a sponsor.
But you want to know who else, Dina?
Do you have Hardee's out there?
Yeah.
Like the same thing as Hardee's. We just call it Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
They're good. That was my dad's favorite.
Yeah, Carl's Jr. on the West Coast. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. But you know who is an expert on all things Carl's Jr. and Hardee's? Guys, we're joined by the third member of our team, the only adult in the room, and for me, I really like Sean. What do you like about Sean? It's Sean. He's a big lump of nods. He has the sauce. He has the sauce. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's Sean. I can't tell you what I like about him. I mean, look at his butt. When I tried it with butter, everything changed. Producer Sean, everyone.
I thought we were past the corn thing, but here we are. Another corn episode.
Nope.
No, my husband literally screams it all the time for no reason.
To Daniel's credit, I do have the sauce. I've been told this, so it's accurate.
He does. Sean's sauce is the greatest thing, and even an idiot like me can make his sauce. It's tremendous.
I've been told this. So how's it going, everybody?
Dina, talk to me.
I am 25 and I still get acne, so fun. I've also had so much cheese lately, so.
Cheese makes everything better.
God,
we know this.
It's just going to be a late night on the toilet. Yeah, but it's going to be a late night on the toilet for you, isn't it, Dina?
No, I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm just going to get constipated.
Oh, different sort of pain and pleasure. But, it's all worth it in the end for the audience, for the folks at home.
Worth it for cheese.
Sean.
We're about body positivity here. I'm eating with you.
That's right. We're eating together. Body positivity. Dina, talk to me here, because last week we had on one of our favorite guests that we've had in a while. We've had just a freaking great string of guests, guys. Because we had Lisa Bourne Graves on. She is the author of Fire, the Celestial Spheres, book 1, and her companion book, Wonder, is coming out soon. There's 3 other books in that series that are already out. You can get in on all of it. Dina, what was your favorite part of the last episode?
She was all over the place, and I love her for that. She's such a hyper good time, and I liked her a lot.
I relate to the ADHD very, very well, so it was nice to see a kindred spirit that, couldn't keep their crap together. So, it wasn't just me, even though I kept on calling it spires for no reason. Like, that was bad.
You got it in your head, and you were stuck on the wheel, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah, that's the hamster wheel for me. Sean, what was your favorite part?
I mean, that episode just had the juice. That's all I can say,
It had the juice. Yeah. Yeah. Corn is a very corn-centric episode, and I, for one, support that. And I can't wait for, you know, people like years from now, like they're just gonna be like digging through, be like, ugh, look at this crazy old YouTube channel. And they come across this episode and it's gonna be just us obsessed about corn and it'll make no sense to anyone. Like, that's the type of time traveling I'm here for.
We're gonna be as famous as those two guys that eat a lot of food and shit.
Mukbang?
So, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't even know that reference, but I love it. I'm here for it.
No, it's the guys that they do they sell tickets or whatever to their shows, their live shows where they cuss. Ooh.
Are you talking about Rhett and Link?
Sean, you got anything here, bud?
Yep, that's them.
She's talking about Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
All we need
That's
is
the
to
one.
run for over a
Oh!
decade and amass millions of followers and subscribers, and we'll be right there with them.
We can do that, Sean. You can commit to
Can
that.
you
Easily
commit
done.
to eating bull penis
Yeah.
on the show? Because that's the kind of lengths they go to.
Yeah, I'm
You ready?
ready.
Okay, I can arrange that.
Listen,
Make
I
it
ate
buff a little
crickets like a couple weeks back. Like, I'm in for some bull penis. Maybe we need to do a weird food testing.
I mean, it is
We've thought about that.
we are
What?
thinking about doing the one chip challenge on the show because Daniel is like a huge like wuss when it comes to spicy food. So I would pay good money to see that.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like I'm good enough. I've gotten to the point where I can handle a pretty solid medium heat, but anything
Tapatio.
beyond that is going to reduce me to a. Yeah, I'm gonna just cry. It'll be. You know, we'll do that for you,
Meanwhile,
audience.
I'm
We will
eating
be the ones.
jalapenos
to-
like they're going out of style.
Bless.
Yeah, you are. She is just dropping fixins all over her shirt. Her shirt is just a mess of ranch and dipping sauce, and
Made you look.
it's embarrassing, guys. Don't tune in. Just trust us.
Don't tune in, just subscribe. Don't watch.
All right.
Exactly. So let's get going. It's time for a segment that we in no way stole from the We Have Issues podcast and their comic book death list coming out so soon. It's our completely original segment called the Accountability Buddy segment. And what do we do here, Sean?
We check in on each other, hold each other accountable for our creative endeavors, and see what the progress is.
Awesome. Well, hey, Dina, what do you got? Accountability Buddy. Be Accountability Buddy.
I wrote everything except the ending to a short story. It's like 8,000 words, but I don't have the ending yet because I don't know how it
Fade
ends.
to black.
Cool.
That's it. The end.
Yeah.
Or
I think
just,
he
like,
needs to kill somebody.
For no
Oh.
reason, just put in the end ?
Yeah, I think that'll get rejected, but okay.
Brilliant.
What about you,
So
Daniel?
that's the
What's your
cliffhanger. That's the hook.
accountability?
So shockingly, I made progress. You know, my editor, our very own Dustin,
you okay,
has
Dina?
been actually holding me
Good.
accountable. Oh no, Dina!
I think Dina just did a shot,
no.
and she had the shot face.
Oh,
I sipped it.
What are you drinking, Dina?
you can't sip shots, Dina.
Vodka.
Straight vodka, ladies and gentlemen.
I put an ice cube in it. Trying to help.
Oh,
Dina,
cold
you
straight
have to
vodka is
open up
better
the
than
throat,
warm.
bypass the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open the throat.
I don't know how to do that. My throat goes to the top of my mouth.
Most throats do. Keep doing that face, Dina.
I
This
can't
is
do that.
perfect.
This
Yet-
is wonderful.
Shut up, bitch.
Millions of college kids every year figure
it's
it out.
a really big shot glass.
That's not a shot glass. That's like a small drinking glass. That's
Yeah, that's definitely
that's bigger than
yeah.
a large shot glass.
Maybe I'm just a really small person.
No, you're a really big person, and that's a regular
She's
size
got
cup.
baby hands. She's a giant.
So-
That's the. That's canon now.
I'll let you guys in on a little secret who are listening or watching this at home. Daniel was actually late today just so he could say an update for the Accountability Buddy segment.
Good
It's
for
true.
you.
It's true. I was literally sprinting here at the end because, like, I told Dustin, I was like, I'll have these dev edits back to you this week. And, like, this is the first time I've, like, picked up this book in years, right? And so, I wanted to like update dialogue, try to make it more efficient, cut out stuff. Cause I'm like, I've improved a lot as a writer in the years. And so I took on that task, and now Dustin gets to undo everything that I did and actually make it good. So I'm excited for that.
I love that journey. I don't know why I started saying that lately.
No, it fits. It's good. But no, I'm excited about the book again. I'm excited about the direction. I think Dustin's got a great vision and understands the ridiculous sense of humor that I have. So, that, and again, I can't reveal it yet, guys, but I saw the initial mock-ups for my cover, and it's like between having dev edits done and our starting point for the cover and the back cover, like, I'm beyond excited. This is feeling like a real book. This is something that is going to be tangible. And man, I'm over the moon. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I think that everything that's going on at Lost Boys Press is making this book look a lot better than it probably has any right to. So, producer Sean, what about you, buddy? What you been up to?
Well, as of the filming of this episode, we are doing last minute prep for our Great Wars launch party, which is going to be live on YouTube. If you're watching this after the fact, it went really well. It was awesome. We got to talk to a lot of people. If you're watching this before that, we're really excited about it, and we can't wait for it to happen. Also, speaking of your cover, Daniel, Dina told me that I could reveal it to everybody today. So here it is, the cover for Thunderstruck.
What?
Yes!
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The way I was about to shit myself. I was about to get fired.
This isn't live.
It's my
Love
dream situation. I mean, the artist really captured what my story is about. And I mean, look at it right here on the cover. It's perfection. Dina, what's your thoughts?
I love that for you.
I love it.
And you guys got the license. Love it. Hey, Dina, why don't you try to take another shot again?
We paid for the license for you.
Yeah.
I'm still working on the first one.
It was like $12 million just to use this one photo of Jar Jar Binks. And just one time, by the way. There's also
one copy.
A cut of sales royalties in perpetuity. Actually, all of your royalties go to Disney.
For Jar Jar.
I just want to support Disney so much. I don't fucking hate them for dropping Johnny Depp or anything like that. So I'm just, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
wanted
right. We haven't had
Disney.
Amber Heard Johnny Depp check in months.
That bitch has a fake baby, I swear.
Fake baby now.
Like, she rents babies to take pictures with them.
She rents babies.
Deadass serious.
What?
Allegedly, she rents babies.
Allegedly.
We're not making
Allegedly.
any hard accusations here.
Her baby has never been seen in, allegedly. Her baby's never been seen in public with her. Just pictures of the back of this kid's head on Instagram. And it looks different every time, like looks like a different kid. And nobody ever saw her pregnant. So we're all convinced that it's a fake baby, or she rents a baby to take pictures with, like a model or something.
Sean, can you do a quick
Allegedly.
Google search and just type in, is Amber Heard's baby real? And let's see, just give me the headlines, like the first 5 headlines that pop up.
Geo.tv says Amber Heard's baby keeps changing sizes. World confused.
She rents them.
Amber Heard's baby daughter,
Allegedly.
Unag. Okay, is it really? This is the name Oonagh. How the hell do you say that?
Unag.
Unag.
Ooh, I've heard Unag and I've heard Una.
That sounds like a bad Christmas beverage.
So like this lawyer that was all over the Johnny Depp case calls her Unag, but then I've heard other people say Una.
Eggnog Heard.
Sounds like a bad
Got it.
Christmas drink.
Not heard.
Unag Page.
Eggnog Heard.
Okay, so it was allegedly a surrogate baby, a surrogate pregnancy. So that's why you never saw Amber Heard pregnant. According to her, allegedly. Amber
Allegedly.
Heard is renting a daughter
knows the
just
truth?
for Instagram. Allegedly. We're not making any accusations here.
Allegedly.
Fake baby? Insider reveals
I
Amber
love
Heard
that-
rents kid after Johnny Depp trial. Wow. This is good stuff. It's good.
This is what I love about you, Dina, is you make wild, insane like claims, and I'm like ready to like jump on you and be like, that's bullshit, Dina. And then we go to the Google machine and it's all there is some reality behind
facts,
it.
Yo.
Perfect. Well, now that we are so how's your Unog doing, Sean? How's any babies that you've rented as far as pet projects going?
I can't afford the kid I have, let alone rent more, so I'm good in that department.
I'm gonna rent.
How's your accountability going, man?
Babies.
We already went over it. Remember, I said we're working on the Great Wars live show, and I revealed your book cover. Remember that? It was like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And I thought I had the Dory memory.
That's fine. I still don't know what episode number we're on. No one will tell me what episode number this is, Sean.
That's okay. You don't need to know.
Nobody knows.
You don't need to know, buddy. Just smile and nod and keep doing your radio voice.
All right. Well, in that case,
baby.
let's move on. In that case, let's move on to the next segment. Dina, why don't you give us a scintillating sexual tease for this story time? Because we aren't even gonna be, circumspect about it. Give us a finger straight up there, Dina. I'm talking about
right up Main Street.
This week's story time is gonna be about the time that I went to jail. I'm Dina, and you're watching Disney Channel.
We're not actually Disney. Disney, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
I can't believe that jail beat out the penis story, but
Ken's dick. I think we're gonna name this episode the one without Ken's dick.
You would think that people by now would know that, like, if I'm straight up telling you that I went to jail, it's a fucking fake out, guys. Come on. Like,
I'm telling you, I called it when you did this Choose Your Own Adventure. I called it. I said she didn't go to jail. She was probably playing Monopoly. And now we're going to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. And listen, we could be discussing Ken's dick right now. And the fact that we're not is something that is going to haunt me. Sean, can we start like an online petition or some sort of movement? We need the people behind
Change.org.
this.
Should I do it?
So we can. I need justice. Yeah, please. Justice for Ken's dick.
Listen, stop the steal. We need to hashtag stop the steal. Okay, this election was rigged.
Is that a website?
Recount the votes. I blame you people. I blame the people who watch this show and listen to this show. You failed us today. And now we may never find out what's going on with Ken's dick.
Ever.
I should have put it on the next story time.
Make it every choice.
Pencil that in. I need to know about Ken's dick. Yeah. I have never been more interested in another man's penis than I am right now. That's a lie. Sean's penis interests me. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry that I can't be less crass, but here we are. Speaking of that, since we have a perfect segue to deal with all of our Ken's dick angst, Sean, I think we're bringing back a popular segment, man.
So popular. In fact, I got feedback directly from the audience. I'm kidding. We've done this once before. It's Smash or Pass. Marvel edition, and this time, instead of using a weird randomizer, I found this BuzzFeed article that did all the groundwork for us. So shout out BuzzFeed.com.
BuzzFeed.com, known for all of their original content that they in no way steal from any other websites.
Yes.
Yeah.
So number one, the captain himself, Steve Rogers, Smash or Pass.
Smash. I would burn my house down, murder my family for this man.
Okay, but tell me it's the Infinity War version before he shaved his beard.
So literally, this is the only man that I've ever been like, beard, yes. Like, I will.
Hey, first of all, fuck you.
I will sacrifice my firstborn child for this man. Like, y'all don't understand. I love Captain America. Speaking of Captain America, coming in Nothing Special 2023, main character is like Chris Evans.
His name's literally Steve.
It's true. Described as such. Yeah. No, he's been described as much in the book. I just like how we're gonna casually gloss over the fact that Dina finds me and Sean's face hideous.
I don't care.
I don't like beards. We've had this conversation. But also, I will never look at either of you that way.
That's fair.
Nor should you, and that's fair.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you guys. No.
No, I understand.
Daniel,
I understand.
were you smash or pass?
I mean, obviously, this is America's ass, and it's
America's
un-American
For
to
real.
not smash Captain America.
I could do that
Like-
all day.
Oh! That's a good one.
Hey! Well done, sir. Well done.
All right, next. Tony Stark.
Pass. Wait, he's got a very cocky, arrogant attitude. No.
So wait, the cocky, arrogant attitude, you see this as a bonus. Like,
Yeah.
that's, you're like, well, I wasn't gonna
If he weren't
smash,
a billionaire, it wouldn't
but
matter.
he's such an asshole that...
Not necessarily asshole. It's just I like spunk. He's got spunk, but I still think I'm gonna pass.
He's got chutzpah.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna pass.
Even if he dry
Sure,
cleans
yeah.
your clothing or has Pepper dry clean your clothing and arranges for a private car for you the next
You
morning.
know what? First of all, I did not know. I think it's fucking bullshit that it's dry cleaned. I thought that it was water. Secondly, he was actually really good to Pepper, and like he tried to save her first, and like put the costume. Yeah, I love him. Fuck, this is hard.
Listen, I'm gonna go smash, but not for the reason you guys are thinking. So first of all, is he Captain America? No, and it's a little bit weird that I'm gonna go on both sides of the Civil War here. But listen, you're gonna be smashing at some incredibly impressive like hotel or house or maybe even other country. So like cool fucking moment right there. Pepper's gonna have to be involved because he wouldn't do it without it. You probably got Jarvis's robot arm getting in there somewhere. Maybe even shit, why am I blanking on his name?
Happy?
His buddy, the dude that Happy, there it is.
All right, Daniel, I'll allow it, but only if you finish while saying, I'm in Iron Man. Next up,
I'm in. You know I'm in.
Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Smash so hard.
Okay. I'm gonna say pass on this because I can't date, or I can't smash my future husband's best friend, and also feel like he was kind of arrogant in Captain America. So.
Well, wasn't arrogant just a good thing like 2 seconds
Although
ago?
that arm thing is inexplicably, there's a different kind of arrogance. Okay.
I just think
There's billionaire arrogance.
I married a very.
And poor guy with PTSD arrogance, okay?
I married a very arrogant man, but he's the good arrogant. I feel like Bucky is just not the good arrogant, although I will give him props. I cannot explain it. The arm thing is attractive when he like puts on his arm and he's like recalibrating and shit. That's attractive, but like, no, can't do it. I think it's too dark. I
you
think
need,
he's
like,
too
a little
dark.
You could also program him with
Too far
weird
gone.
Russian like key phrases to get him to do stuff for you though. So there's that.
yeah, you can train him. Literally train
Good point,
oh,
Smash.
Oh shit! We have a reversal. Oh fuck. Okay, so listen, this is gonna be my first pass of the day, just because I am worried about the robotic arm. He can smash me, my member, like physically smash, not like the sexy smash, and that frightens me.
That's what makes it
No,
hot.
I'm not turned
The
on.
element of danger
I'm not turned on
is
by
exciting.
the danger.
He can kill me at any time.
All right.
My favorite sci-fi series, Aurora Rising, has this girl that she's part of the elf whatever clan, and she's just absolutely in love with danger, and she doesn't like the MC until he almost kills her, and then she falls in love with him.
Excellent.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
All right.
Dina's out here making sure everyone gets into.
Oh,
yeah.
hard smash.
Oh, yeah.
Hard smash.
There's no question. That's
Black Widow.
I mean, it's a complete.
She's number one,
Black
baby.
Widow's bae.
She's number one.
Complete package.
Sorry, America's
Captain
ass.
America's first.
Sorry, America's
Yeah,
ass.
listen, Dulce Danya, comrade, I'm in, man. Like, it's flexible. She's flexible. She's talented. Like,
До свидания.
yeah, there's no downside.
That's the worst
All right.
thing
I
I've ever heard of this
question
content.
anyone that says no. Like, guy, girl, gay, straight, whatever your orientation is, or lack of orientation. Like, I think that it is universal that everyone should smash or be willing to smash Black Widow. Like, yeah.
My favorite thing is that they changed her hair so much because the directors couldn't decide what they wanted her look to be. So every single fucking movie she has different hair.
All right, let's lightning this. Let's go.
All right, lightning round for the rest of these, you guys.
All right,
Thor, smash.
smash.
Pass.
What?
It's too much. It's too much, and he's the wrong kind of arrogant. He's the stupid arrogant. We don't like the stupid arrogant.
He's like the ultimate himbo.
Yeah.
I feel nothing.
Nothing. Not
Between
even
the
when his
beard and
eyes
now
glow
I'm
like
don't
lightning.
like himbos as much as Shannon thinks I do.
Damn, okay.
You're ruining my self-confidence.
Hawkeye.
Pass. He's like a dad. I can't do it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm
He
kind
is
of
a
with Dina
family
on this
man.
one. That's gonna be a pass. Yeah, too much of a family man. Yeah.
He's a great shot, though. All right,
Ah, boo boo.
Wanda.
Yeah, 100% in.
Pass.
Oh.
She fell in love with a robot that's only 1 year old.
What?
Pass.
Okay, so you have an age
Oh.
problem.
She fell in love with a literal child. Can't do it.
It's a fucking synthetic android that has access to all of
Okay.
its knowledge.
It's literally, if in terms of intelligence, it's the oldest living being on Earth.
Yes.
So here's the thing. I love her. She is one of my favorite Avengers. Pass. She absolutely not. She fell in love with a one-year-old robot. I can't do it.
That's fair. Hard smash, but only if she wears that Halloween costume.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about it. She can literally make you float. You could have sex in the air, Dina. That's got to be on a bucket list.
Captain America can make me float. Got it.
Oh god, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Loki.
Smash.
You got even more excited than Steve Rogers on that one.
No. Steve Rogers, I will burn my house down for. Loki, though? Yes. Loki is bae.
Yeah, I mean, listen, now here's the question. Are you smashing him as his normal original form? Or are you going to be like me and say smash because, like Mystique from the X-Men, he can be literally anyone. He can be a she. Like, Loki
That's
is
true.
the ultimate fantasy
No.
because there is no...
I want.
Yeah.
She wants Tom Hiddleston. She wants
Yeah.
Loki.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want Loki. I don't want shapeshifting.
Daniel-
I don't want other forms of Loki.
Daniel wants Loki, but only if he shapeshifts as Jar Jar. Or me. One of the two. All right. Star-Lord, hard smash. Love
Hard
Chris
smash.
Pratt.
Smash.
Yep.
But
Oh, so this
Smash.
himbo you're okay
Here's
with.
the
You're
thing,
okay with
though.
this himbo, but not the other himbos.
He can father my children.
I
He can father my children. It's fine.
we might have to have like a multiverse situation though, because I'd rather have Andy Dwyer than Peter Quill, but you know, any Chris Pratt will do.
Yeah, that's a good point. Andy
Nick
Dwyer
I
is
think
Fury.
Chris Pratt is a lot like my husband. Pass.
pass. He's
Pass.
gonna lie
Pass,
to me
why?
in bed. He's gonna lie. All right.
He's gonna
not gonna
lie
be
to you?
truthful. He's gonna have secrets. I can't have
He's
secrets.
too serious.
Who knows if he's a Skrull? Like,
He's too serious. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
okay.
Can't
What
do
if he invited you to join the Avengers Initiative, but it was just an orgy at his house?
Hero-gasm.
Banner. Okay, so here's a weird one, because is it Banner or is it Smart Hulk or is it the Hulk, or can you choose between the three?
I have so many mixed feelings about this.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's
I
go
mean, so
through
here-
it. He's smart. He's intelligent. He's
Yeah.
good looking.
Right.
Yeah.
But he does
Right.
have a weird temper. So he did tell Captain America he's always angry.
Yeah. So you're gonna have
Right.
to get a
Which
little
is
bit
like
rough.
huge
Yeah.
red flag. Like,
I mean, here's the problem.
No, I think I'm gonna pass. I can't do anger issues.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass, but only because it's a fear thing. Because as Bruce Banner, a little too timid, right? But also as Hulk, it's like
Right.
consent goes out the window. If Hulk wants to smash, Hulk's gonna smash. Like, what's anyone gonna do about it?
It's literally his catchphrase.
Hulk
He will
smash.
split you in
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, he will use me as a
Hulk
condom.
smash.
He will use me as a condom to fuck someone else.
Didn't need to see that in my mind's eye, but
No,
Thank
I don't-
you.
I don't like that.
Doctor Strange.
Pass. Dick.
Damn. Okay, so he's the wrong kind of arrogant. Is that the problem? Because arrogance is his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were still a medical
no, he's the
doctor,
wrong kind of
if you were
arrogant.
still a surgeon, smash.
All right, so here's the thing. I am interested on what someone who can literally make you have an out-of-body experience can do in bed. Plus, he's got all the magical spells and shit. Like, you can have literally a transcendent orgasm. That's got to be worth something.
I don't think he knows where it's at, though, you know?
He's a doctor.
Pass. Despite being a medical doctor, I knew you were going to say that. Despite being a medical doctor, I don't think he cares enough.
Fair.
Also,
Fair. So
I
he's in
think he
Tony
loves
Stark,
the cape
yeah.
more than he'd ever love you.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right, Black
we'll pass on
Panther,
that.
T'Challa, my king.
Smash.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep. Smash 100%.
That
Definitely
smash.
smash.
That man.
He can get it.
Yep.
Yep.
He can get it. He got them bast eyes, you know? No.
Pass. I don't like
Falcon.
him, and I don't know why.
I'm in the same boat.
Is it
I
is
like
the gap in his teeth? Is that it?
No, because I know some pretty attractive people with gaps in their teeth, but I don't know why I can't get on board with his personality. I don't like it.
I'm kind of with you. Like, I can't tell you exactly why. Like, because I love the idea of his character. I love the idea of him becoming Captain America. It's just, and he has good arcs, and he seems like an interesting, cool fella. I don't know. Something about him. Can't get on board. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Samuel Wilson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I liked Sam before I watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and they just kind of made him a dick in that show.
Yeah.
And it just made me
I
like
was
Bucky
kind of-
more and like Sam less.
That's fair. Yeah.
I was kind of like, meh, I'll take him or leave him before Winter Soldier or whatever the fuck. Falcon and Winter Soldier. But I just really can't get on board with his personality.
I'm hoping
Everything he says just kind of irks.
I'm hoping that he redeems himself for us in the next Captain America movie. And we'll do this last one here. Scott Lang, Ant-Man.
Smash!
Hard smash.
100%. Yeah, nah, dude.
That man's been in prison. He knows what's up.
Speaking of,
Dina,
can't
damn
wait
it.
for story time.
Speaking of prison, it's story time with Dina. Good transition.
That would have been a great transition.
We're going to end it on Scott Lang, who we all agree is a hard smash, and I hope he does some
Hard
close-up
smash.
magic for us afterwards, you guys. Smash or pass, MCU edition. Thank you, BuzzFeed.com. Link in the
Yep.
description if you want to do it yourself.
Yes, sir. So now it's time to kind of get into an interesting discussion segment, because me and Dina have talked about this on air, or off air. Now we'll talk about it on air. And that's, how to start a book. We've gone over hooks before. And so our discussion segment this week is when to start a book. The first chapter isn't always the first chapter. And Dina, why don't you start us off by what we mean by that? Because I know you're kind of passionate about this.
Yeah, it really, really irks me because I read a lot of books because of the show, because of Lost Boys, because I'm a reader. And there are so many books. I'm not a DNFer. I have DNF'd one book in my life and I still feel guilty about it. But I read so many books where I'm like, oh, I'm at chapter 10 and this is where the book actually starts. All of that leading up to it had nothing to do with the story. It did not interest me at all. I was bored to tears. I absolutely would, if I was a DNFer, I would have DNF'd it. And people just don't understand that, like, just because this is the idea that came to you and this is the scene that came to you to start this book does not mean that this is your chapter 1. Sometimes you have to let it go. And your chapter 10, your chapter 7, your chapter 15 could be your actual chapter 1. This a lot of times what I see in authors, especially indie, self-pub, and stuff that I've beta read, is they don't know where their story actually starts because they think that it starts with where their idea originated.
And I think that's a really good point. And for me, you know, you guys know I'm like the giant fantasy nerd, and fantasy stories are the biggest, you know, culprits of this. Because what happens is, like, you know, us as fantasy authors, and God knows, listen, you're gonna read some of my stuff and probably like, Daniel, that shit should have started like 30, you know, halfway through probably. So, you know, I'm okay with possibly being a hypocrite. But, you know, we get so obsessed with world building, with wanting to set the stage. And like, I've seen books where like, they do it like as cheesy as like, okay, well, we're going to give you the whole history of the story. The wizard walks through a classroom and we've spent 3 chapters describing how the world came to be and all the major players and all this shit. And your audience is going to forget about it as soon as you start in on the plot, and you'll have to remind them all over again. So it's absolutely worthless. And so it's like, it's tough because me personally as a reader, especially if you are in that fantasy genre, like I like being dropped into the middle. Let me hop in, the character's in trouble, something important's happening, and then as we go on, you can sprinkle in that world building. You can give us the details, whether through background or little like things here and there. Like I understand that we want to world build and tell people about it, but man, there's so many times where the start of stories is a giant info dump.
Yeah, it's a real balancing act because, like, in chapter, don't info dump, but also, like, in chapter 1, I need a catalyst. Your catalyst has to be in chapter 1, in my opinion. I need to know why I'm supposed to give a shit about your character. If your character is just some random vagabond going from town to town, I don't care. Like, I really don't. There's so many of those, like, in this world. I don't have any care in the world for it. I don't care about their love interest. I don't care about their family. I don't care about their powers. Like, congratulations. Good job. Good for you. This is fantasy. Everybody has that. So it just really freaking annoys me when it's like, let me spend 10, 12 chapters talking about this world. And then, oh, in chapter 15, we can now have the catalyst and have our whatever, discover his powers or something. Like,
well, okay, so the problem is that, like, again, especially in fantasy settings, we get so excited about sharing all the, like, the backstory that we've written out in our own head in our notes or whatever, even if you're a pantser. And so, like, they're going to start telling you a bunch of names and relationships and all this, and then they either make the mistake of not reinforcing it, because no one's going to remember all the names and lineages and kingdoms and whatever the fuck that you say in the first chapter. So you're going to have to go through this all again, probably multiple times, just so your audience knows who the fuck you're talking about. And so if you already have to do this multiple times, we don't need that info dump to start, you know? Like for me, because I mean, listen, it's tough because, like, with this, I think that there's a lot of examples. It's hard to come up with the top of your head. I might piss off some people and get a little canceled here, guys. The Silmarillion is one of the absolute biggest issues with this, because if you've read the first half of that book, it's all like genealogy and bloodlines and the most boring shit you've ever read in your entire life. And I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. The Silmarillion is so boring. And if you ask them, they're like, oh, just get through the first half of the book and then it really picks up. And it's like, dude, what do you always say, Dina? If you have to tell us to start at the first half, then what?
Then you did it wrong. Like, if you have to tell me or explain to me as a reader what I'm supposed to think, do, and feel, then you wrote it wrong.
And it's like, and listen,
There's no room for explanations in publishing.
And listen, I'll even take it a step further. Jim Butcher, he is the author of the Dresden Files. I love the Dresden Files. Huge fan. Incredible book series. But you can skip the first 2 books and be fine. The first 2 books suck and are not indicative of the rest of the series. And so it's like, anytime I've ever had to recommend that to, like, people, I'm like, listen, read the first 2 books just so you have some context and understand the character and world building a little bit. But the series doesn't start until the 3rd book, you know? And so it's like, and there's reasons why I'm not going to get into that, because, you know, that was early works from Jim Butcher and all that. But, like, yeah, man, sometimes giving the audience too much takes away from the whole, you know?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So all right, so maybe let's finish this segment out with some tips and stuff to make sure that they have a good start to their story, or a good place to start from the story. What do you think, Dina?
I think that you need to start, like, drop us in the middle of something happening. Not something without context, but like I said, you need your catalyst. And if you don't have something happening or occurring to, or your character doing something, then it's not your chapter 1. Like, your chapter 1 is not to introduce me to their family and loved ones. It's to set the plot for the love interests, how they meet. It's to tell me how they got their powers. It's to tell me that they're fighting a big monster. It's to tell me that they're a worthless wash up and this is their up and coming. Like, they'll have their comeuppance. Like, I need something happening. You need action, not just somebody sitting there living a mediocre life, and then chapter 2 happens and that's when something happens. No, we get it. They're in a mediocre life. But I need something to happen to that mediocre life to, like, keep me going. So many people DNF after the first 2 or 3 pages. You have to have something.
Yeah. And like we've talked about before, a good hook is everything. And I think that doesn't matter whether you're in the romance genre, contemporary, fantasy, any of that. Action doesn't necessarily have to be fireballs, as much as I support fireballs and dragons and shit. It just has to be something interesting happening. And you don't need to explain that much. The audience, like I'm a big believer in, you start with a very narrow scope and then slowly build it out. And I think that a lot of times people try to go in reverse, where they want to give you the broad scope and then as they go narrow it in. And then by the time that they're narrowed in and you're focused on the story, you've lost your readership if you take that route, you know?
Kind of funny, because that's actually deaf culture's storytelling tactic, is to start broad and then narrow you in. But hearing people's storytelling tactic is to start narrow and broaden.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
It's a fun fact for everybody.
And listen, there's always exceptions to the rule. If you hear this and you're like, well, this is my story and it works perfectly, it's like, yeah, there's exceptions. It can be done well. Anything can be done well. We're just trying to paint broad brushes. And if you're offended by anything that we say, remember, me and Dina are 2 absolute amateurs that have no idea what we're talking about. So I'm sorry.
I'm an idiot. Like, let's be real.
Same, though. Same. So there we go. So, hey, guys, start that chapter 1 with something interesting. Get rid of some of the fluff. We don't need a bunch of explanation. But you know what we do need explanation about, Dina?
Cut it out.
You see, we're all about storytelling here, and as such, we try to share a fun story each week. So without further ado,
it's story time with Dinasaurus.
Dina, can you just try to take a shot again real quick? I just want to see you attempt it. Can you just attempt it?
No.
Come on, Dina. Come on, Dina. Just let it happen.
I can't. So I hate to disappoint everybody. I brought lemon juice for this.
God.
So I hate to disappoint everybody, but I've never been to jail.
Oh.
I work in jails, but in prisons, but I've never been to jail.
We could have had
and this
Ken's
is a story
dick.
We're going back way back when. Yeah, you guys should have picked Ken's dick, you dumb fucks.
Not that we're bitter about this.
I was probably 6 or 7, and I have a horrible relationship with my family.
She already
and
had a
if my
college degree at
cousins
that point.
are watching this, we know it's fact. We've just never said it out loud. So this is our moment. Yay. So I was at my cousin's house, and we hung out a lot as kids because our moms wanted us to. I don't think anybody really wanted to be there. I wanted to be there because I liked them, but I don't think they wanted me there.
Aww.
Anyway, at one point my uncle
Were they arrogant in the wrong way?
had this job, and I don't understand what he did. They were arrogant in the wrong way. I don't understand what my uncle did for a living, but he brought home a mini prison cell. Like, literally, like iron bars, cage for humans, like a mini mock-up of a prison cell. it was like 2x2, maybe. Anyway, I was at my cousin's house when it was there, and we decided to play Cops and Robbers, which was a game that we always played together. And I was a cop, and then like they were the robbers, and the robbers got the upper hand on me.
Damn.
And they stuck me in this prison cell.
Uno reverse card.
Like a
nice.
reverse Uno, bitch. And they left me there all day. And my aunt couldn't find me. And she never thought to look inside, because there was like 2 of the walls were walls, and it was in a different room. So like if you just look into the room, you won't see anything through it. And then you've got bars on 2 other sides. My aunt was looking for me and couldn't find me.
She wasn't very good at hide and seek,
it was like several. No, she was not good at hide and go seek. It was several hours that I was locked in there, crying and asking to be let out. And finally, my dad came to pick me up, and he was like, "What the fuck? Like, why is you guys couldn't find her?" And when he came into the room, I heard him, and I called for him, and I was like, "Dad, let me out." And that's the time that I went to jail.
Dean, I'll be honest here.
You guys picked the wrong story. Thanks for that traumatic incident rehashing.
I mean, listen, I there's nothing wrong with the story. Any other day would have been good. We could have been talking about Ken's dick, Dina.
We could have been. It's not my fault. I told people not to vote for jail.
How do you not vote for Ken's dick?
All of you should be ashamed. Sorry, I apologize. All right.
Given the opportunity, always choose Ken's dick.
Always choose Ken's dick. All right, so Dina, well, you got to choose your own adventure. What stories do we have? Atta girl.
We have the time I ruined Amazon for the world, and I do mean this had a global impact. Surprise, I'm responsible for something. Okay, I can't. Okay.
Fuck.
We have the poop pool, and then we have the time I got in the wrong car at night.
No. We are getting rid of the wrong car story. Sean, executive decision. We need to cut it. You know what we need to add? I think you know.
Ken's dick?
Ken's
dick.
fucking dick?
Damn right. We're gonna give you another chance, world, to do the right thing. Even though I really want to know about the Amazon one.
Stop the steal.
Stop the steal.
I was gonna say, wait, Bezos runs Amazon, right? Yeah, Bezos and I are buddies.
Fuck.
No more context.
Oh.
You're doing the intro, Dina. Come on now.
I knew that. Okay. Every week, we celebrate some of the worst erotic literature in history as selected by the Literary Review, a British literary magazine, in a segment that we like to call Cringy Copulation. These are real excerpts from real books intended to be taken seriously. This week's excerpt will be read by Daniel and is from Freedom by Jonathan Franzen. Franzen is an American novelist and essayist. He has won a National Book Award, was a Pulitzer Prize for Fiction finalist, earned a James Tate Black Memorial Prize, and was shortlisted for the International Dublin Literary Award. His novel Freedom, 2010, garnered similar praise and led to an appearance on the cover of Time magazine alongside the headline, Great American Novelist.
Great, baby, great.
I didn't pick out anything.
I got you, girl.
He's got it.
One afternoon, as Connie described it, her excited clitoris grew to 8 inches long, a protruding pencil of tenderness with which she gently parted the lips of his penis and drove herself down to the base of its shaft. Another day, at her urging, Joey described to her the sleek, warm neatness of her turds as they slid from her anus and fell into his open mouth, where, since they were only words, they tasted like excellent dark chocolate.
Talk about eating shit and dying.
What the fuck?
I don't understand. Daniel, did you pick your own cringy compilation?
Yes.
He did pick his own. Yes.
Because
You sick fuck.
if this helps, Dina, this is actually less disturbing than the one that I had prepared for you, not realizing that it was my turn, not your turn.
There's no way. This is the worst one ever.
Oh, buddy,
He
remember
literally
this.
ate her shit.
Sean, we're gonna clip this and we're gonna refer back to this when you hear Dina's later.
Okay, boop, got it.
You cannot convince me
I love
that
how
anything.
Dina blacked out
Sexually-
the whole first 2/3 of it, probably, and then she
Yeah.
heard the
No.
poop part, and then her eyes just went.
No,
Dina, sing the song.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Dina, sing
What?
the song.
Boop, boop, doop.
Oh no!
Daddy's gotta go.
It's worse now. It's worse now.
Jar Jar's holding your head.
Yeah, he is. Georgia's literally.
Oh, it's worse.
Yeah, can we even talk about how her clitoris, or clitoris, if you will, grew to 8 inches and she
8-inch
fucked him with
Yeah,
her
why do you call it clitoris? It's clitoris.
It's like a. Don't you know that's a type of dinosaur? It's a clitoris rex.
Clitorosaurus. Clitoris.
It's a clitoris.
Dude, if you got fucked by an 8-inch clitoris,
Bro, he ate her slimy poop.
yeah, he did. Just slid right out of there. Evocative. Sean, could you read the awards that this man has won again?
Yeah, sure thing. Jonathan Franzen is an American novelist and essayist. He has won a National Book Award, was a Pulitzer Prize for Fiction and finalist, earned a James Tate Black Memorial Prize, and was shortlisted for the International Dublin Literary Award. His novel Freedom garnered, this is the book that we read from today, garnered similar praise and led to an appearance on the cover of Time magazine alongside the headline Great American Novelist.
This just proves that to get into Hollywood, you just have to be a sick fucker.
It's like, listen, man, maybe all of our advice that we give is, I mean, obviously all of our advice we give is probably wrong, but like, we just have to embrace just being fucking strange in writing sex scenes, because that's what it takes. That's what it takes, man.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not have to embrace that. I will not. That's fucking weird.
Normally I
This one.
read along while the person reads it out loud, but I didn't have the copy for this one. Daniel did not share it with me. So I feel like I have to go back and read it just to clarify things, but off air. I'm not going to do it now. I need you to send it to me, Daniel.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
I'm not sure I heard things the way that I thought I heard things. And if I did hear it, what I thought I heard, then it's even more disturbing than I thought. But we'll have to wait.
And it's like you said, I blacked out the first 2/3.
Yeah.
So
There you go, buddy. I just sent it to you for your
I try my best
your
not to listen to
perusal.
cringy copulation.
Couldn't
Thank you.
escape
I'll be
this
in my
one,
bunk.
gang. Oh God. All right, guys.
That's
You know, this has been a fun episode. We got to have some laughs. We got to think about Ken's dick. We got to think about eating poop. So I'd say that we're right on par here. But
RIP.
guys, if you feel some sort of way about this cringy compilation, about me, Dina, Sean, the show, Teletubbies, whatever, you can leave us a voicemail at 347-69-WEIRD. That's 347-699-3473. And we'll read it on air, you know? Maybe we'll even bring back maybe we'll even bring back Dear Don't Make It Weird. We just want to talk with you guys. We want to be on this journey with you. So interact with us. Shoot us a DM.
leave a message that's dear, don't make it weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave a
whatever you need to
message.
do. Leave a message after the tone.
Leave a message after the beep.
So Dina, are you so excited for our next episode?
I am.
I can't believe
Why
that
are you
we're
asking me
going to
like that?
have another great family episode together.
Oh, you're still playing. Okay. All right. Yeah, we don't know our schedule. This is fun.
What episode number is this?
Yeah. I'm so good at this. I'm so comfortable.
Sean hates me so much right now.
Yes,
Wait,
and
it can be like Tina Belcher.
yes, and
Sean, I just hope that if our next episode after this one is a guest episode, just like voice over whatever was in that pause.
It has to be.
yeah, I'm gonna use the Siri voice.
It has to be.
Yep.
It has to be a guest episode because we do family guest,
I mean,
family
that's
guest.
the cadence we like to do, but that's not how it's always happened.
I mean, Dina,
What else could happen right now?
I'm so excited for he or she is really talented.
John Fraser.
Scott Fraser.
Beep is really, really talented. You're right.
Jonathan Franzen.
Jonathan Franzen. I
Oh
can't
my
believe
God.
we got Jeff.
Netflix is coming on the show? No fucking way.
I heard
Finally,
Steve Rogers,
he finally responded to my email.
It's about fucking time that bitch responded. Bastard. Lost a fan that day.
Now Netflix will never come on our show. Oh God! All right, guys.
That's how
So
you
there's been
will it
another
into existence, right there.
Yep, it is. This has been another great episode of the Don't Make It Weird podcast. Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me not doing a shot.
Ayo!
You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Dinasaurus D. That's D like D's nuts.
Dina, there's some like a bunch of stuff coming up. We got the holiday season right around the corner. What if I needed to get the special someone in my life some cool new T-shirts or gear? Where could I find it?
Am I supposed to promote myself or Don't Make It Weird right now?
First,
Or Lost Boys? I've got so many hats to juggle.
do all three
Please
right
buy
now.
from Ashina Designs on Etsy. I'm very poor. AshinaDesigns.etsy.com, DMIW store.
Good enough. It's in the
.com.
description.
Close enough.
That's wrong. LBP.com. No, Lost Boys.
LostBoysPress.shop. DMIWpodcast.com/store.
And if you ever get lost,
But mainly just like Ashina.
Mainly
I'm poor.
Ashina Designs. Mama needs a new roof for her house. Okay?
Please, I do have to buy a new roof. Thank you.
she will do anything for you, audience. Anything.
I probably would.
Oh,
at this
Jesus
point.
Christ, Dina. Your
You
DM.
want foot pics? $100 each. Thank you.
God, Dina,
$100
your
each.
DMs are about to get so
But
weird.
just
Can we find
So
those
weird.
in
What-
the Etsy store?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a digital option where you can like purchase foot pictures, but like it's just gonna be my foot. Like there will be nothing
Yeah.
else included.
But can we also?
Unlike
By the
that
way-
fucker that tried to swindle me. Bastard.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's-
shit!
And
Bless.
Dina, will you be adding some Ken's Dick ? T-shirts to the store?
Ashley would kill me
Just
now.
stick question mark?
Nothing else. No design.
I'm
just-
gonna make protest signs that say "We want Ken's dick!" !
We can put it on the Don't Make
Yeah.
It Weird store.
All right.
For context. Ashley would never let me do that.
I mean, guys, my final thoughts of this episode before we get out of here and I get the rest of our intros is, what do you think Ken's Dick is up to right now?
Being flat.
Stop. Nope. No context. Nope.
No, Dina.
Nope.
Dina, damn it.
Save it for story time.
Wait, are we actually
only want
subbing
the
out
story
that
north.
third story? Because we can.
Yes, absolutely.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
It's
we're
your
thinking
segment.
I don't care. Yeah, we can. It's a really funny story, so we should
All
give
right.
it another chance.
Then we'll put. We will slip Ken's dick into the running.
Got a
Beautiful,
whole runner
beautiful.
board there.
Producer Sean, where can the folks find you?
It's a landing strip.
No.
They call that shave, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You're welcome,
Damn
world.
it, Dina. Oh, fuck. All right. Sean, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at ShaceHoldU, and you can follow the show on Twitter at DMIW Podcast.
And what about my personal website, Sean?
Oh yeah, check out Daniel's new website at dumps4dank.com. That's dumps, the number 4, DANQ.com.
Thanks, buddy. What you having for dinner tonight?
Actually, I'm not sure. We're off schedule today, so it's just a little bit past lunch. I haven't figured that out. We're just gonna wing it.
Wing it.
Fuck
All
it,
right.
let's do it. I'm
All
in.
right.
I'm having cheese
it,
fries
do it
like
live.
Dina. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you are.
They were very crunchy. They were very burned. It was not good.
No, that's not. You can find me on Twitter at DanQWritesThing. That's DanQWritesThing singular. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We can't wait to see you all again next week. We love you all. Jazz hands.
Don't Make It Weird, hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dinasaurus. Produced and edited by me, Sean Holden. Theme music by Amaria. You can find the video version of this show on our YouTube channel or the audio-only version wherever you download your podcasts. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and it helps us out a ton. Have a message for Dina or Daniel? Leave us a voicemail at 347-69-WEIRD and we'll listen to it on a future episode. Thanks for making it weird with us, and we'll see you next time.